how can you possibly say
fishes
that there's no way to predict it? And actually, if you look at it, all of the people that are saying that there is a possible way, you guys, I'm sorry, I should just let it go. Let it breathe.
No, keep going.
How could you possibly say that? Because actually, it's not even really technology that they're basing the predictions on. It's things that ancient people used to base it on. For instance, the fact that the plates in the earth are shifting, I mean, if you shift something over here, it's going to vibrate somewhere else. That's just basic laws of physics. They're going on animal behavior. These are things that are naturally occurring. It's biology, you know what I'm saying? So it's not the technology. Maybe technology will someday find a way to tell us exactly when and where it's going to hit, but there are natural occurrences that's happening in the sky. What are you laughing at, Johnny Mac?
I'm thinking right now, I am not going to flee my city because some dog with a jacket on starts howling. Some puss in boots decides to hang onto the back of my brand new leather sofa. I'm not going to leave my city because of that. You don't know what's wrong with that cat? You don't know what he's going through. He could be going through menopause. I don't know if a cat has menopause, but who knows?
Meowpause.
You got dogs. Come on, get out of here.
You're going through meowpause.
I'm sorry. Keep going, Brett. This is ridiculous.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
You can't predict the earthquake.
I think that you can kind of draw conclusions. And also this weekend, they're having a thing, I think it's called a supermoon or something, where the moon is going to be the closest it's ever been to the earth. And things like that affect, they affect the pull.
Right, it's going to be a high tide. And
so those things can make you say, hey, it's possible. Like, I wouldn't rule it out, is what I'm saying.
But my man said, you don't know a tsunami is going to hit. You do not know when it's going to hit. You do not know when an earthquake. Like California supposed to have earthquake-proof buildings. They didn't work in '89 and '94, did they?
Some of them did.
Earthquake
Which one?
resistant.
The ones that swayed. We're here. Look at all these buildings still here.
Man, you see all the cracks in this building?
Hilarious.
These ain't windows. These are portholes. We got another phone call from California. We got my man. Is a dude? JD.
Fellas.
Hey, what's that?
What up, JD?
What's going on, fellas?
What's happening with it, pimpin'?
I think this shit is real funny. If we could predict when shit was coming, we wouldn't have no motherfucking, nobody would be hurt.
That's right. Not true, Katrina.
I mean, but
they stayed on purpose.
Exactly. And when we start talking to dogs and shit, when we know what the dogs are saying, then we can maybe have some.
This is Larry King Live. I'm talking to King.
Yeah, until some motherfucker talk to a dog, and the dog can tell you, hey, I'm finna lick my ass, and and we know we got earthquake coming.
That's a funny ass joke. Funny. And I'm going to do it tonight at the Comedy Union. Thank you.
That's a great joke, JD.
Thanks a lot for the call.
And the other thing about my man losing his job, check this out. If you go and say anything on TV that's anti-Semitic, you ain't got to lose your job because financially, you're going to be castrated. So you can go say whatever you want to say about whomever you want. If you talk about nappy-headed hoes, they can't do nothing to you but not give you no pussy. Other than that, they can't fire you. But if you start talking about Japan and talk about anti-Semitic shit, Jews and the Japanese don't come fucking take their country back because we owe them everything.
Or sick Godzilla on us. Let me ask you this. If we can say what we want to say, why would there be repercussions and consequences? If we can truly say what we want, and we truly have the freedom to say how we feel, why would there be repercussions and consequences?
Because somebody else is paying you to say something specific for them.
So therefore, we don't have the freedom to say what
not
we
if you're
Here's the
getting
problem.
paid.
The forefathers didn't have Twitter. Next caller.
Thanks a lot for your call, JD.
Well, we got another phone call from North Carolina from our ex-employee of the Foxxhole, the Silverback. What's up, Silverback?
What's going on, Foxxhole? What's cracking?
Other than the crack in your ass.
What's going on, man? Hey, speaking about the earthquake, man, if you pay attention in school, man, it's the earth is pretty much, it's like history. It repeats itself. Certain things come back every so many years to do things. Just like one caller said, eventually California gonna be underwater.
Never.
And just like that, yeah, you think that, but just like the East Coast supposed to get wiped out because Africa, a big ass piece of the map will fall in the damn water over there in Africa that's gonna create a tsunami so fucking large it's gonna wipe out the whole East Coast. But see, all that is already, you know what I'm saying, we already had a tsunami before. It's been years ago, but it's due to repeat itself.
Hey, roll your window up, boy.
Well, he's right, but certain things will repeat itself. Like what? Like what repeats itself? Certain
Herpes.
things.
I got an alley-oop.
Herpes. That's genital warts. You know, Silverback had some points, but I couldn't really hear him because his window was down.
And his name is Silverback.
It's like we can't predict those type of things. Like he said, if we could predict those type of things, there would be no casualties. We will all get out. We did not know Hurricane Katrina was going to be a level 4, level 5. We did not, because it hit Miami first. Because I was out there when it hit, when Hurricane Katrina hit Miami, and when that much damage, I was out there. It was I was doing working for Puffy for me and you was out there.
Yeah.
You
It was
out
windy
there.
as shit.
It was windy as hell, but we didn't know that was going down. So you can't predict what these things go. We didn't know it was gonna go into the ocean and lift weights and come back and tear up the city. We didn't know. You cannot predict a national disaster. You don't know when a tsunami is going to hit, or earthquake going to hit, or any of these other things is going to hit. If you knew, first of all, you'd be rich as hell because you can sell. You can sell the information. So it's a tragedy that would happen in Japan and to Gilbert Gottfried. Other than that,
I'm fired.
hey, we gonna take a quick break and we gonna come back to Louis Dick had a great joke. Are you smarter than a Foxxhole caller?
That's funny.
Foxxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149. Man, Lil Wayne right there. 6 foot, 7 foot. Love it. I love this song.
Now
That's what rapping is supposed to be about.
That's a nursery
He's
rhyme.
saying something.
He's not saying
He's
anything.
saying something.
Yeah, I am so tired of these young people thinking that it's hip and that they're saying something. They're saying
I love
gibberish.
that song. Foxxhole Radio, baby. Sirius 106, XM 149 is going down. We got another great topic by Brandon. I'm a little disturbed by this also.
Okay.
I'm a little disturbed by this because of the possibilities of the things that can happen into the wrong hands. Well, let's before we get into that, let's get into the roll call. Everybody know who's in the house. Just get it tuned in. Who we got down here? My main man, 10 grand. Pay attention, boy.
I gotta learn what's going on, boy.
Read that when the 6
I
foot
didn't
7
have
foot
it.
song. When the 6 foot 7 foot song was on, you could have read it.
I didn't know the song was over.
Okay, so we
Who's
are
in the
on
house?
the air.
My name is Chris Spencer, and I was reading.
You said with your intro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chris Spencer.
The only one greater than myself.
Damn it, Lewis.
I
You
gotta
never
study
watched the
that
show?
one a little bit. It's Brandy McGee. Don't let the sweet face fool ya.
Leggings.
Hey, what the fuck? Well, I mean, leggings. hey, man, look, I'm trying to get hip. Listen to Lil Wayne. It's got me flowing.
Hey is not hip.
And it's not flowing.
Okay.
I thought you was men on film. Hey, hated it.
Antoine Dotson.
Who we got ready?
Louis Dix.
Suck a lotta.
Ah, that's nasty.
And of course, you know I'm Johnny motherfucking Mac.
I was. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. He was getting ready to do you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Joe
Get
Homo.
ready.
Come on.
Pause.
Put a pause in that.
Sheepers. It's that,
Listen.
that mustache.
Yeah, it's uncontrollable. We're gonna get to Brandon. Tell me about the next topic. This is really disturbing. If it's the possibilities what can happen, it's really, really disturbing.
Well, actually, what's happening is that Texas is now trying to enact legislation that will allow students to carry guns on college campuses. And now guns are already very much a part of Texas culture.
Right.
You know, people that have concealed handguns in Texas, they don't even have to go through the metal detectors when they go into the courthouse like normal people. But it's banned
Is it
on campus.
concealed or it's not concealed?
No, it's
They
concealed.
have to have it out in the open, right? 'Cause I know you can have in Texas you can have like a rifle in the back window of your car or your truck.
No. In California, I think it's like you have to have it open. Here, I mean, in Texas, you can have a license to have a concealed handgun.
Yeah, since 1995, that's when they enact that.
Really?
Yes, you can. And but the only thing is that they didn't allow that on college campuses. But now what they're saying is because of things like those shootings on college campuses, like the one in Virginia Tech in
Right.
2007 and Northern Illinois 2008, they're like the best way for people to defend themselves against a crazy guy on top of the watchtower is to have a gun themselves.
Now let's just listen. I hate to cut you short, but
It's
I really
okay.
meant to do it.
It's okay. Go right ahead.
How crazy is that? So it may be somebody on campus with a gun. He may be crazy. So I want all the other students to carry guns.
Right.
Now, what's going to stop them from flipping out? What's going to stop them when they got an argument because Chris Spencer just cut me down in the food line? I'm going to shoot the back of his brains out.
But I mean, you would expect people to use kind of just a standard amount of common sense.
Now, let me ask you this. Are these guns going to be given to the white people or the white and the black people?
American.
Because I don't want to go to a college with a gang of niggas got some handguns.
Well, if you're going to college with a gang of
Black people.
Well, no. I wasn't going to say black people. I was going to say what you said. Then there's probably already some on there anyway.
And that's not a university. That's prison.
It's going to be a prison.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't allow students, kids,
absolutely.
right? You cannot allow, because kids are not responsible. Because they get mad over anything. You wearing the same. I know there's one girl that stopped being friends with another girl because she bought the same shoes that she was gonna buy. And they ain't friends no more. That's what I'm saying. Now you want that person to have a gun?
I don't think she'd get mad and shoot girls' feet because she got the same shoes.
My man.
I know a couple bras that might start shooting at me like today.
That's what I'm saying for the leggings. I know Lou gonna hit you for the leggings.
Man, that's cold, Johnny Mac.
You can't. It's like we're inviting a tragedy to happen.
Right.
No, but what they're saying, Johnny Mac, is the people that are going to flip out and go crazy as they do. Those people bring guns because they don't care about a gun law or a license or whatever. So whenever those people come, how am I going to defend myself if I'm not allowed to? Me, the common sense person.
No.
You know?
We can't.
What were you going to say?
Go ahead, Chris Spencer.
No, I'm just saying, they're acting like people are getting shot on campuses every day. This was like, these are 3 occurrences in the last, 5 or 6 years?
Right.
There's going to be more if kids have guns.
Right.
Foul.
Kids
I didn't foul you. You didn't?
Right.
Oh, shit.
Hey, let me see your geometry test. Nah, man. What you think,
No,
Lou?
no, I don't think with the kids the way they party and the drug use on
And the
campus,
alcohol.
yeah, it's
The
just,
rap music.
It's just too much of a. It's just too close, and these kids, their brains aren't fully developed till they're like 25 anyway.
Ours ain't even fully developed.
Yeah, true. But I think you just have to understand that kids are impulsive. They just they don't react calmly, and you just. I mean, with the way the kids act, the professors probably need to carry them.
And that's not cool, too, because, you had incidents when the professor was having live sex acts and somebody's drinking. The teacher that got fired, I think it was in California, she showed up drunk. She had been drinking earlier. You can't. Now imagine these people that's doing these crazy acts, drinking on the job or drinking before she come to work. Now she has a gun. Now this person has a gun. Imagine the student that was cussing you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mom was a school teacher, and she got cussed out every day. Now imagine she had a gun, and it was legal for her to have this gun.
Right.
What do you think that the average person going to do with a gun?
Well, I mean,
it's like, listen, kid, you want a D- or a bullet in your ass?
I think we just, I mean, you have to keep in mind that now they have in place a lot of where they shut down the classroom. They have campus police on campus now, and they're armed. So we have more defenses on campus now than we did years before.
But what would be
that sounds like a better thing to do is to beef up security. Possibly on the campus, as opposed to all these kids. Imagine how many more Plexico situations gonna happen when you got this dude with a gun in his pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? Girls gonna be like, "You are cute. Is that for me?"
But now they also say, but most people, you have to pass a background test. You can't just go walk in. But like anyone over 21 can own a rifle in Texas.
I'm in college. You said pass a background test. Apparently, I'm gonna be great.
Not necessarily.
The average kid, not
all of them.
The average kid. You had 100 kids that's going to college. 95 of them going to be decent, clean background, whatever. Let's just go on as a whole. We ain't just talking about one race.
If that's the only way of
if I got into the University of Texas, you already did a background check on me to allow me to get up in there, and I somehow passed. Yeah, they do.
But that might be another kind of psychological evaluation to see if you're able to carry a gun.
But how about this? How about just not let the kids have the gun?
That's what I say.
I agree with you. I don't think so.
Just don't even consider that.
Annie Oakley over here thinks they should have a gun.
I don't think.
Annie, are you okay?
College students are adults technically.
No, they're not.
They
technically they are.
No.
And we can have that argument. Well, they can go to war. They should be able to do that.
But they can't buy alcohol.
Hey,
so
I have an 18-year-old. They are not bright kids. These 18-year-olds don't think.
I don't think they should be able to have a gun, period. But you can have a gun in Texas. So if you're already at the point where you're at the point of licensing yourself to carry a gun,
you're saying just might as well be able to.
Be able to bring it on campus, because the only people that are bringing it on campus right now are the people that are Prozac out and crazy and gonna just shoot everybody. And if you want to weigh in on it, give us a call at 877-210-6106.